Hey guys, it's your average middle-aged American back again with another video. This is going to be the top 10 places to visit in Austria. Another video by Ryan Shirley. Just hard to ignore his channel. Just amazing photography and videography. Before we start, hit that subscribe button. Maybe give me a thumbs up. Does help me with the algorithm. Doesn't cost you anything. And I would appreciate it. Just trying to build a community here of international online friends that can help each other learn about other countries and cultures. And I appreciate the support. Enough jibber jabber. Let's get on with the video.
What's up guys, my name is Ryan and I recently returned from a trip to the beautiful country of Austria.
Wow.
And I want to show you my favorite places. So here's my Austria
Castles.
top 10.
I love castles.
Austria is one of the most beautiful countries I've been to. It is so green. They have some of the prettiest mountains and lakes you'll ever see. Now to get there, I'd recommend flying into either Vienna or Salzburg, preferably Salzburg because it's closer to the Alps. So for our first location, we're gonna head over to Gosau. It is one of the most beautiful
Is this common to have like a church right next to another church? Are there multiple different religions? Or is it all pretty much the same, just little friendly competition? Let me know what's going on.
towns. Like, it is so gorgeous. When you think about the European Alps, this is it. It had some of the prettiest churches I've ever seen. There was hardly anybody. I had the whole place to myself. It was absolutely beautiful. So I definitely recommend taking a little pit stop here if you're near Hallstatt. Alright, so after Gosau, we're gonna head up the road 15 minutes to see the Gosausee Lake. It's just a quick drive from Gosau. You'll pass a beautiful lake with a nice little bench. There's a parking lot where you can park your car. Gosausee is just this beautiful lake that is situated between the Berginstein glacier and the mighty peaks of Gosau. Probably butchered those words. There's a beautiful trail and you can walk around the whole lake. They have an awesome lodge where you can get food and you can also rent a boat and enjoy the lake even more. One thing that I do regret is I didn't take the gondola up because there's absolutely beautiful views on top, and there's also the infamous Austria Sky Ladder. Wish I would have known about if I was there. So make sure you guys visit that lake if you have a chance. It is so pretty. Alright, so after Gosausee, we're gonna head over to the Grossglockner High Alpine Road. It's the highest road in Austria at 2,504 meters. And it's one of the highest in Europe. It's named after Grossglockner, which is the highest peak in Austria at 3,798 meters. When I was there, I slept at the base of the mountain and I woke up around 6 a.m. to catch the sunrise. It cost me about 35 euros to enter the park. I was absolutely shook by the beauty and the colors of the mountains when I reached the top. Roads were a little scary, but nothing too crazy. After enjoying Grossglockner, I made the short drive over to the Pastoriz Glacier. It's the biggest glacier in Austria. They had a nice parking garage and I found this trail that led to the base of the glacier. So I hiked down to the bottom and the glacier was so cool. I loved the lake at the bottom. It was so gray and so pretty. The surrounding mountains are absolutely huge. You're able to see the Grossglockner mountain there. And I just had a good time having it all to myself. So definitely a really cool place to visit if you're in the Grossglockner National Park. Alright, so after Grossglockner and Pastoriz, we're gonna head over to Krimml Falls.
I don't live next to a mountain. I don't know a lot about mountains. But I have a serious question. That's a good 30 degrees. When it rains or snows, what's protecting these homes and these buildings and the street and everything from everything just sliding down the mountain? I mean, if you guys got, 3 or 4 inches of rain in a couple of hours, wouldn't that just be like a flood coming down the side of this mountain? I know it's kind of off topic. I'm just, this stuff, interests me. Or when the snow starts melting, or even a little micro avalanche, I assume you don't get mudslides by the amount of grass, vegetation. But that's a pretty dramatic angle that's right next to these homes and buildings. Let me know. If you know, let me know. It's my trademark.
We're gonna head over to Krimml Falls. So these are the highest waterfalls in Austria at 300 meters high. There are 3 stages to the waterfall, the biggest being over 140 meters. So the entrance fee is about €4, and it's about a 30-minute hike to the lowest waterfall, which is the biggest and most impressive in my opinion. You can also hike to the top if you're feeling like an adventure. There's a nice little lodge where you can have lunch. If you like waterfalls, I definitely recommend visiting Krimml Falls. Alright, so after Krimml Falls, we're gonna head over to the beautiful town of Hallstatt. When you see Hallstatt for the first time, it feels like a fairy tale. It's located on Lake Hallstatt, and it has the beautiful mountains surrounding it, and the town is just so beautiful.
Look at the size of that mountain. That doesn't even look real. I mean, that looks like a movie backdrop, and a really poor one. I mean, I know it's real, but it doesn't look like it just because of how far away it is, which means it's even that much bigger. That's insane.
It's famous for its 16th century Alpine style houses. Hallstatt used to be a salt mining village, but now it's a very popular tourist destination. To get there, it's about an hour drive from Salzburg. You drive through a tunnel to get to the town. I'd recommend going there and walking around, enjoying the beauty of the town. Alright, so after Hallstatt, we're gonna head over to Wolfgangsee Lake. It's about an hour drive from Salzburg. I stumbled upon this lake on my way to Hallstatt. I was just blown away by the mountains and the color of the water. It literally felt like I was on the ocean. They had like these boats in the water, and it was just so beautiful. Found a nice little pit stop off the side of the road where I was able to get a panoramic view of the area, and it was just so freaking cool. I definitely recommend hanging around Lake Wolfgangsee if you get a chance. So after Lake Wolfgangsee, we're gonna head up to the nearby Schafberg Mountain. So you can take a ferry from St. Gilgen and then take a steam train up to the mountain. So the train is a little bit expensive, and then take a steam train nearby Schafberg Mountain. So you can take a ferry.
Okay, is this built? I know you guys aren't the architects or whatever, but I'm curious. Is there a basement there? So this is built into the hill? Or is this... I mean, obviously you don't have a floor. It's it's not level. Tell me what's going on here. I'm assuming there's some kind of a basement, right? That levels this off. Or the real first floor is actually what appears to be the 3rd floor, which is like, it's very interesting.
From St. Gilgen and then take a steam train up to the mountain. So the train is a little bit expensive. It costs around €30. So if you want to save some money, you can take a cable car from St. Gilgen, or you can just hike it up. The view on the top is absolutely stunning because you get a panoramic.
Or you can just hike it up. Who is he talking to? He's not talking to this average middle-aged American. You can just hype it up. You can just hike it up. Yeah, no problem. Then we can do a backflip off the cliff and land in the water and... Oh, what it's like to be young.
Views, the surrounding mountains and lakes. There are some cafes where you can get some lunch and enjoy the beautiful views, and you can just hike around the area. It is so pretty. So after Schafberg, we're going to head over to the Zillertal Alps. This is the furthest destination in the video, being over a 4-hour drive from Salzburg. It's right on the Italian-Austrian border. One of the coolest places in the Zillertal Alps is the Alpine hike. It's a hike that goes up to a peak of over 11,000 feet high, but on the way there, there's a bridge that has an absolutely gorgeous view of the lake below. This bridge is super famous all over social media. If you keep walking up the trail, there's also a nice little mountain hut where you can get some food and enjoy the view below. There's also a super cool dam on that lake, and it's just a really beautiful place with amazing views. For our last stop, we're going to head over to the castle of Berginstein Schloss. When I was driving back to Vienna, I saw this from the highway, so I decided to pull off the road and get as close as I could to this castle. It's believed to be built in the 12th century. It has 5 round towers, and it's just an absolutely magical place. What's awesome is it's free to enter, and you just hike there, and you can go whenever you want. All right, that is it for my...
Well, there you go. There's Austria. Another beautiful place. Yeah, I know it's not a large country, but it has a lot of charm to it, and it's just amazing, the slopes and the size of those mountains. And then the people just deal with it. Yeah, we'll just build here at the bottom. And we'll just build into the side of it. It's pretty wild. Alright, well that will wrap this one up, guys. If you're new to my channel, it's anything and everything that interests me as an average middle-aged American. Learning about other cultures, international travel, learning about my own country, America, and learning what other people think about America and Americans. Just trying to build a little community of online friends here that can help each other out with information, help each other learn more about other countries. And appreciate a subscription if you haven't already. I think you'll like the channel. It's got a little bit of everything, and it will be highly organized into playlist. That's going to do it for this one. I appreciate you. I will see you soon. Take care.